Okay, so I see what's going on in our quadrant, okay? Our quadrant, which consists of 4 parts. The truth, the bullshit, bullshit, and more bullshit, or the upside down, backwards, and flip parts of reality. Now, it's interesting how we created these numbers here, okay? Because these numbers are key, okay? We need to make the V, okay? In order to, when we make the V, we eventually make the 7, okay? But if we diverge from the 13 and go follow a different path, we'll eventually go 7 hops and come back to a 10. Okay? And a 10 is the first time we have a double-digit character in the rows. Okay? Which is special. It shows you the cellular nature of double digits. It shows you the understanding of the master numbers and all that stuff. Okay? What's important is the 28 because that is 2n plus 2's if n is equal to 12. Moving on. 76 is really a circled 76, which is a 77, a 7-7, where we understand the concept of 77. Interesting. So, what is left, guys? Because we can't go any more in the X direction, because we've hit all the colors we can. We've done, okay, dots. The 0th dimension is dots. The 1st dimension is lines. The 2nd dimension is planes. The 3rd dimension are cubes. The 4th dimension is time. The 5th dimension is love. The 6th dimension is ego. The 7th dimension is nothing. And the 8th dimension is infinite. You can add as many zeros at the end of these numbers after this. Okay? So what I have to complete now, okay, in order to solve our equation of hex, assuming that all my numbers are correct up to date, would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And what's the 15, guys? It's also a 16. Anyways. Not really in this creation depiction, but anyways. It's not really in creation. So, I have maybe one... That's why I saw the 7th trumpet. I have the last trumpet, the last seal, the 7th seal, whatever the heck. I have the last 15 characters left to create in order to show a cellular growth of the creation of your numbers. I've done single digits. I've covered double digits. Not all the double digits. The highest double digit I've got to has been 77. Okay, and here? So, after this is when the snowflake closes, guys, okay? Look, all the numbers are complete in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cell. The 5 by 5. 2 5s make a 10, guys, or 2 V's make an X. Now, when I get the last 15 characters, then it'll be able to collapse, guys. Sorry. It'll be able to collapse, okay? It'll be able to collapse, okay? And when it collapses, because we know the stuff about the corners, okay? We know that the unison between the... I wish I had better lighting, or I printed it on something less dark. Between the 10 and the 28, and then the 77, or the 76, which is 7-7, okay? That's where the corners are going to fold. The 10 is going to overlap the 28, vice versa. They're going to overlap and go up one. When you feel... I'm going to do it right now. There you go. See, it folds. And the corners, they'll fold over by one row. Going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 7. You know? Kind of looks like that, but different. You know? Hypercube. This needs to attract something like it, but different. And notice how there's like 2 X's on the walls all the way around. So it has to be 2 X's tall. You know, guys? 2 on the bottom, and on the side, and on the other side, on their side. We need to track something like us, but different. So I'm pretty confident that once I continue my research in my free energy model, and continue my cipher, and continue decoding the 4th and 5th columns of Fibonacci for the spaces needed to complete it up to X, up to the V, up to the 5th dimension, that should be enough to prove free energy, guys. Okay? That should be enough to prove this without having a working model happen. Maybe actually creating one is the next step. But we're not there yet, guys. You gotta do the theory first. You gotta be able to prove it. Measure twice, cut once. Cheers, guys.